Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. I am very excited for this session as we have some new challenges ahead of us, as well as some good old-fashioned classic challenges, such as the one you can see way off in the horizon over there. But let's focus on the new. Today we are finally going to start distributing our fuel and perhaps even take a look at the distribution of bitumen, though that might take a little bit longer to get to, considering this port is still under construction. All the tracks and all still need to be laid down, but beyond that, we'll also be taking a look at the production of plastics and chemicals way far down, quote-unquote, south by Petrograd. Lots of exciting stuff to tackle, lots to do today and in the episodes ahead, folks. If you've still been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It is your interest level, it is your hype in this series that has kept us going and that has built this glorious nation into what it is today. Look at that, way off in the distance. The mist, the fog, the draw distance limitations of the game engine prevent us from seeing the edge of our nation. That's how large we've gotten. This is quite wild. Folks, actually, on that note as well, I should add, if you've been really enjoying this series and perhaps some of the other series on the show as well, again, the thing I try to only mention once a month at the start of a new month, but I humbly request that maybe you take a look at my Patreon. The link to that will be under the eye at the top right corner of the screen, and if you would rather not use a third-party service for that kind of thing, you can instead become a channel member by clicking the join button right underneath the video. And if you can't find either of those, links to both are in the description down below as well. Think of it like a Twitch subscription or like a Netflix subscription, if you will, except the content will always be free, but there are other perks that you can get by becoming a channel member or patron, and it does really support the channel. Never feel obligated, that's why I try to mention it as little as possible, but it does support the channel greatly, especially with these long plays, I suppose is the term for it. But folks, with all that said and done, and with all that set aside, let's get down to business. We're gonna kick things off with a classic PartyElite situation, I suppose is the word for it. That is the situation with these trains. Now, between sessions, I decided to do a little bit of experimentation because it's actually quite a hefty problem. With obviously a simple solution if you know what you're looking for. And for me, I will say, I came to this solution quickly enough that I'm pretty happy with myself. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm getting better at trains. I am getting better at trains. Maybe not on the first go, but on the second perhaps. So this will fix up right away, but before I even dive into that, I just want to do a quick survey of our circumstances. Nearly 39k in terms of population. Our unemployment is skyrocketing right now because a lot of people are stuck on a train, not able to get anywhere. I mean, if they get out and walk, they could probably walk from this back car all the way from here, hop trains, hop a train. If we got one more train, you'd be able to walk from station to station. But I assume that's not the intent. I don't think that's how trains are supposed to be used, folks. But yeah, so apart from that, though, employment has been looking pretty good. Our number of people assisting neighboring nations has been pretty good this year, I think, actually. More than last year, unfortunately, so we'll have to take a look at what's going on there. And 21 Plus is nearing that 4K mark. I would love to try and establish more residential sectors over here as well and just get all of this going. We also need to deal with the transportation situation over here. I have some plans, some things I want to experiment with. I think I know exactly what we need to do over here, so that's all exciting. And we're also going to take a look at, again, the industrial sector down in Petrograd. But first, up over here, a couple of adjustments to make, and then we'll hit play. First order of business is, unfortunately, I actually have to upgrade the track over here. Go ahead and make it electrified. It's probably for the better, honestly, having trains able to cross over here. So we'll auto build this. No need to, like, this isn't a grand and glorious construction for the pride of our nation. It is a small little upgrade to the tracks over here. That'll be huge. Let's also go ahead and flip these around so they're all two-way temporarily, because we need to get all of these trains out of here. So flip all of you around. We're good. Okay, let's go ahead and try and space them out a little bit. Now, I do have line spacing activated, so it should automatically kind of do what it needs to do. Go ahead and hit play just in 1 speed for now. We might actually play a lot of today in double speed as soon as I get some of this initial setup stuff done. Go ahead and get you out of here as well. Let's go. There we go. Getting these guys out is easy enough. It's then rearranging the semaphores. And again, I've done some experimentation between sessions. And actually, that reminds me, on the topic of experimentation, I should actually get rid of this thing over here. Suspend you. Well, not even suspend. Daisy chaining like this does not work, I can confirm. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of you as well. Get rid of this. And I should also, in fact, get rid of this by doing so. Alright, not up over here, but down over here. Because unfortunately, the distribution facility that we're going to put down, I'm thinking over here, won't be able... Again, I wanted to confirm some things before I spent time and money establishing things that didn't work, and basically what I experimented with was daisy chaining these things. I can send a truck manually over to pick up fuel, and it'll, you know, basically siphon the fuel away from the refinery itself. But if I have a distribution center, which again I think we'll find a nice cozy spot for it somewhere over here, it won't see the threshold for storage going over that threshold, because it's going to be looking at the storage at the refinery, which is always basically empty because all that fuel is ending up over here instead, right? So because of that, we'll actually want to make this pipe connection over here. Yeah, that's what we'll want to do. Let's go ahead and commission that. There. Now we can get all this stuff built. We should be able to, in fact, build it. I believe if the office gets assigned to it, or yeah, construction office gets assigned to it, it should be fine. Over here, the road needs to be done first. Let's make sure a construction office is assigned here as well. And you, well, we can't do you just quite yet until the road is done. Right. And that way, again, we'll get the distribution office down, and this will be... This will now work, because this will now look at the storage unit over here as a source of fuel. Now, it might cause a little bit of uneven distribution between these three storage units, but that's not the end of the world. We'll never be looking at these numbers. It's more about the flow of fuel, and this does it. This does the trick for us without us having to reinvent the wheel over here. All right, back on task over here. As we're moving through, yeah, I just want to make sure we didn't waste any resources in doing any work down there. Flip you around. There we go. There we go. This will be good. And again, these workers are likely going to just leave, honestly. I don't even blame them. And we flip... Now, let's not flip you back. Not going to do anything different from my experimentations. Now, let's go ahead and double speed this so these guys will clear out. As you're clearing out, I'm going to go ahead and start fixing these semaphores. So, whoops. You're supposed to face that way. You're going to face that way too. In fact, you aren't even going to be here. Right? Now we're good. You're coming through. I'm going to rotate you around this way. Now, this is a big one here. You're going to go through here, right? We're going to get rid of these semaphores. Literally, there is a millimeter, like a quarter of a millimeter that causes the train to block 2 semaphores in one go. So we actually have to, and we're very fortunate that we're able to do this, we actually have to just nudge this forward ever so slightly. And that ought to do the trick. I wish I'd kept one of the old ones for reference, but I think that does the trick. We're good, we're good, we're good. Over here, you're about to cross through. Well, you already have, so let's go ahead and fix you. Go past that, let's fix you as well. This stays as a chain, and that should do the trick. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. We'll find out. Now, we have some brownouts going on over here, evidently. Is that because... It might be because we have... No, we've got a worker over here. It's just not producing electricity at the proper... at a decent enough rate. I think that's the trouble over here. Where is our closest... Here. Oh, actually. Ooh. Hang on a second. Are we seriously having that much trouble? No, buildings without power supply is coming up pretty often. I'm going to keep my eye on this. We might want to tackle that soon. You know, considering it's like a disco party over here right now. We'll want to... Disco in 94. We'll want to tackle that sooner rather than later, but there are some other things I want to tackle first, namely these passengers and workers who are stuck over here not doing anything, and trouble that is coming through. Oh, this power stuff is actually... Let's see what happens when more workers are working here. I want to see if it's a worker thing or if it is a throughput thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and make sure these passengers and workers are able to get to where they need to get to. And I'm going to try and experiment with, you know, realistic lines and how lines are supposed to work. So you're using the Uprising Grad Center passenger line. Let's go ahead and take a look at the line details. And what I'm hoping to do, I think I have to redo this from scratch. So let's go ahead and delete all stops. What I'm hoping to do is start up over here, pick up only passengers and students. Then you go down over here, you pick up only passengers and students. Then you go all the way up over here, and you drop off passengers and students. Again, we keep get out and get in activated for all these because it's all passenger stuff. And that, in theory, should work. We should see passengers get on over here, travel down to here, realize there's no reason to get off, keep traveling onwards while more passengers jump on over here as well. That's one thing. These buses also need to have their line adjusted. This is where things get a little bit stickier, right? Here we've got a good system going. People get on the bus over here, they head on over, they get unloaded over here, workers head over to... What's going on over here? Why are you confused? Take a look at that in a second. Workers head on over to the train station. But we're going to, you know, mess around with that. Delete all stops. Start over here. Load only workers. Go over to here and load only workers. Then go over to here and unload all the workers. In theory, it should work. In theory, it should work. We'll find out. Right, because then this feels more like a real bus line or a real tram line, right? It's like, when I can't think of the last time I got onto a bus that only had one stop. That's a shuttle bus, right? These aren't shuttles, these are actual bus lines. Uprising Grad is really starting to feel more and more like an actual city. So I'm really excited for that. Now, oh, that's the deal over here, right? Of course, these roads need to be upgraded, naturally. Let's go ahead and get the trolleybus roads, auto-build these, right? There we go, and boom, like so. And I wonder if I want the trolleybus roads to continue over here, or if just asphalt roads for now. Well, up over here for sure. Upgrade these. And let's make sure you have a proper road outside of your building. We can figure out the trolleybus situation afterwards. But look at that. Look at how nicely this... Oh, you know what? Actually, that becomes a T-junction. That's kind of weird. That needs to be fixed. This end cap needs to be fixed over here. Turn off auto build. Alright, so now what we might need to do is get some more buses. I think the trolley buses will be okay, but let's go ahead and get ourselves some more IKR 280s, because the worker count over there is going to be through the roof, right? The worker count is going to be through the roof. So, bus IKR 280 up there. There we go. Set line, and this custom line called Uprising Grad. What is it called? It is called, why can't I, for passengers? Why can't I do both? Custom lines only for passengers. Uprising Grad Power, Uprising Grad Oilfield Workers Bus, there we go. For you, and for you as well. Boom. Pick you both off at the same time. They'll take their sweet time getting here, I'm sure. We'll see how that works out. How are the trains working out? Oh, it didn't work. Amazing. Amazing. Why not? Why not? How is this different from my experiments? This is hilarious. We'll get this. Let's just focus on this for a little bit first. I'm trying to figure out what I've got wrong. I gotta rotate all these semaphores again, unfortunately. There we go, just to get all these guys back. Okay. Oh, come on now. You know what to do. Should be good. Clear there, you're clear here, you're clear here, you're clear here, and then you cross over, yeah. There we go, good. Rotate you as well. as they go through. We'll fix these. I'm actually not sure where I messed up, because I did experiment with this again. I did make these adjustments, and they did work. Now it seems my luck has run out. Hopefully you'll cross over to the correct side. You're coming through as well. And make sure you're facing that way. Guess make this a chain? Was that the... This is technically going up into an intersection. Oh, you know what it was? I think I know what it was. I think. I might be mistaken. Now I'm completely thrown off. Do that. Try that. Try that. Fix you. Fix you. One way. One way. Alright, cool. We'll keep an eye on this. I want to double speed until I know this is working. Damn, that's... Damn. I had this. I had this. Wish I just continued on with my experimentation version. But no. This is for the better. Alright, work here is progressing. Let's go ahead and get the distribution office set down over here as well, as the pipes and stuff are all being built. We want to make sure we're making more progress. Distribution office over here. And over here, a medium one should do the trick. And we pop you down. Oh, nice. Okay, well, this is going to be easier than I expected. And put you down... Line you up over here. Like so. A little bit of a plateau, not the end of the world. Sure, pop you down. It's a quick enough access point to the building on fire. I want to keep an eye on it. Quick enough access point to the loading point. Is the kindergarten? Yeah, the playground's on fire. What? Fire truck is headed over, so that's good. Yikes! What caught fire? But yeah, the we'll let the construction office work on this. I might rush the construction instead, but there's some time before it becomes relevant, because this stuff we're building as well, right? This stuff is going to be built as well. We might rush all this stuff because, I mean, how expensive can it be? It's, oh my god, $250,000. Okay, it is kind of pricey, but we might do that just so we can make progress over here. But again, I am looking to these trains as well to make sure they work. Are we stuck up over here? Oh no, I think what's going on is... Now we're good. For why that took its sweet time, but it must have been the next train over was taking too long to cross the next stage, I guess. You're gonna stop there, right? Yeah. Gonna come up over here. Oh, it must be the line spacing taking over. Because they're still kind of jammed up, so it must be the line spacing taking over. Alright. We'll see. Down over here, what are we looking at? Lots of passengers, another trolleybus is coming through. See, this is my concern with this solution, is that what if do we need more trolleybuses? I think we do. I think we do. No one's gonna get off over here, right? There's no reason for them to. One person got off. Couple passengers. No, this is all workers. I should like follow somebody. Make sure they're using the space as intended. Workers without jobs, unable to get food. I mean, that stuff we're sorting right now, hopefully, with this movement of people. Same thing with the workers. And I'd like to move workers down here from up over here. I believe we have some 21 pluses. Yeah, we got a lot of 21 pluses just camping out over here. Wouldn't mind moving them down. We have more up over here. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that overcrowding, and I'm sure Veterankagrad is looking pretty rough as well. Yeah, we wow, wow. Okay, listen. All right, listen. Look, trains are still flowing. Okay, I think this tweak was what had slipped my mind. We have school. We got a lot of garages over here. Might want to get... I think I mentioned before I want to do like an entertainment, like a social space over here. Gymnasiums and things like that. But housing over here and housing over here is what I'm thinking is necessary. So let's go ahead and take a look at residential buildings. Sorry, let's take a look at the modded residential buildings. Again, we have these massive constructs over here, right? I'm liking the look of Uprising Grad. Truly uprising. 552 workers with you. What, I went down over here? Yes. Wonder if I want to do it like this. Line up with this kind of a thing. Maybe. What's the benefit? What's the benefit? We're not auto building right now, so let's stack a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to make them like this and then have to have a second layer down over here, which might not even fit. Sure, let's try that. Try that, okay. Unfortunately, this pedestrian crossing is preventing the road connection over here. I wonder if I get rid of... No. Come on. You. I'll have to reassign that. If I get rid of you, though. Will I be able to? Yes. Significantly nicer. Pop you down over here. Not auto-building, good. Pop you down there. You down over here. Put you down over... Because again, we have to have roads in between all of them. Here. Bring an end to the block over here. Thinking. Over here, or do I stop it where it is right now? 1, 2, 3, that's 500 times 3 is another 1500 plus over here. And then between that road and this road, we can have all of our, like, fun, you know, gyms and all that kind of stuff. And then over here, we kick it up again. Yeah, I think that works for me. Come on, there. 1. And 2. See if we can get a little bit closer to the road. There we go. Over here, I'm thinking. Actually get rid of you. Put you down a bit closer. Using this as a dividing line, basically. Like so. And then maybe we can fit another one over here. A little bit closer to the road would be nice. Like. It's getting pretty ridiculous. In a good way, I mean. In a good way. Bring you down over here this way. There we go. Hook you up like so. Hook you up like so. Bring you down over here like so. Yep. Excellent. You up, hook you up. There you go. So these guys are all connected. Back over here. We can get the road down over here. Yep. Beautiful. Hook you up and hook. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Alright. I'm gonna do this first, and then... No, can't. Okay. That means this thing needs to be shifted over ever so slightly. Not the end of the world. Modded. Housing unit. There we go. Go down this way. A little too far, maybe. A little too far, maybe. Thank you, autosave. Eyes are too steep. I'll be honest, I'm not surprised about this one. Not surprised about this one. Might want to flatten height from center over here. Yeah. Even when it was flattening earlier, I had a feeling this was like way off. Hopefully this does the trick though. We don't need another house back over here. Honestly, we could do like gyms and stuff over here, or just have a central plaza kind of a thing instead. Maybe we wait for that. Maybe we wait for that one. Got 5 times 500. So that's a big housing project, I would say. Sure. Construction has begun already. Already assigned and everything, so that's fantastic. Guys are nicely lined up, nicely enough, I think. We're good there. We're good here. Are we good over here with the trains? We are indeed. Yeah, okay. That's what it was, I think. I just messed that up. Alright, we're still okay. My confidence in it isn't entirely shattered. We're good. Down over here. Oh my god, why are you not? Oh, missing gravel. Right, okay, so that's a conversation I wish I'd started having a little bit sooner. We are actually going to stop these guys from bringing gravel over here. And here's why, here's why. Go ahead and get you just into this construction office. I think there's space. Yes, there is. Wonderful. Right now, we are draining this small aggregate storage. Wow. More than I'd expected. Completely. It's gone. Obviously, why wouldn't it be? It's completely empty. No gravel whatsoever over here. Now, it is coming from Zavodsk. It's taking its sweet time to get here, but literally, the moment it gets delivered, it gets scooped up and sent off elsewhere. Elsewhere being down over here. That is very unsustainable. That is extremely unsustainable. Getting crops from Morgrainsky or Novokropsky or whatever down over here is also going to be extremely unsustainable. So, with that shipping canceled, let's resume as we're about to hit my birthday again. Oh, you know what? This will be my birthday gift. If all these trains are actually working right now, I will consider that my birthday gift for 1994 from this game. Now, back on task though. Crops will be a little bit maybe tougher for us to figure out, but gravel we can certainly solve. That is a problem we can certainly solve by working in this area. Right now, workers are coming through, being dropped off at the station over here. They go over here, take the cableways across, end up over here, and then find their jobs and whatnot, and that's all great. I could get some gravel quarries up over here, but realistically, I'll be completely honest, I don't think I can rely on the potentially inconsistent delivery of workers from here. I would much rather have workers get delivered from this bus stop over here. When we eventually have, you know, several thousand workers coming down here on a consistent basis, I think we'll be, well, this is not a good showing of just 76 workers. That's not, need bigger numbers here. Well, my hope is that we can pick up workers from this bus stop and get them to work maybe up over here. Or pick up workers from one of these bus stops and get them to work up over here. The reason why I'm saying up over here is because if we remember our map, this is a pretty dead zone as far as resources are concerned. I mean, there might be, I don't even think there's much iron over here. Let's check. There's no coal, if I recall correctly. Where are we? Coal. There's no coal over here. But there is coal over here. Yeah, there are some pockets, which is why I don't want to do gravel over here. We'll do coal instead if necessary. More mines of Moria. Iron mine. You know what? There are some pockets of iron up over here. Some pockets up over here and up over here. All right, okay. And over here. There's room. There's a blind spot over here, though. Or not a blind spot, but a blank spot. Damn, okay. Still, there's gravel available over here, I assume. Let's see. Gravel quarry. Decent gravel over here as well. Yeah, decent. And up over here too. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Iron. Mines would be, well, we're never getting a mine up over there. Be a mine over here maybe. Over here. So you know what? We can actually get some quarries down up there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll have a bus stop somewhere here. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and get this down over here where the source is good. It's all green. I don't know if it'll even flatten, though. I don't know how long it'll take to flatten, rather, is what I mean. This is the problem with, I might need, like, bridges or something to allow vehicles to get this high up. Oh my god. I might need to pay for this flattening to make it go by a little bit faster. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, looks like there's a spot here. There we go. It looks a good source. Pop you down over there. Willow Road, come down. No, way too steep of a descent. No surprise there. We'll have to do averages. And I don't even know how well that's going to work. Honestly, might need to do a bridge. Alright, that might be an interesting little bit of work over here. It'll be expensive. Hey, it's my birthday. What are the trains doing? I saw this one not moving and my heart stopped. I was like, don't you dare. But then I realized it's dropping passengers off. Looks like we're good, folks. Looks like we're good. Alright, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, great. Cool, that makes me very happy. That makes me overjoyed, honestly. Back to the task at hand, though. Over here, do we have another spot with good quality source? Yeah, this looks pretty good. Flatten the terrain over here. This is going to be very, very interesting. Don't know. I don't know how I feel about people needing to come this high up to work. In terms of like getting them up over here. I mean, they can walk along the side of a bridge, like there are walkways and stuff, so that'll be fine. I think I'd rather make a slope and make it a proper normal road. Because again, trucks have to get up over here as well. There's no conveyor belt system to get the quarried stone down to the gravel processing area, right? Oh, am I gonna have to pay for this? Well, let's get to work. Not gonna be that expensive. I don't have time or patience. Come on now. Come on now. Oh my god, this is expensive. Oh, I saw a spot? Yes. I don't even want to look at how much we spent. Where are we? Come on. Oh, there we go. Boom. Done. Alright. These guys up over here. The roads will certainly not... Yeah, way too steep. No surprise there. Go with the averages. Pay for it, it'll be faster. And super expensive. This is looking... I mean, it might actually be better to just do the bridges. Do like wooden bridges. Brick bridges, use some of the bricks we have being stored up. What would I even do? Let's see. You know, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious how this might work. I have you pop out all the way to here. I have you pop out all the way to here. Brick bridges? Does that make sense? Does that add up? Does that make sense? I guess. Then let's go ahead and drop you down. Too steep. We gotta go far. What? Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That's the slope I need? Kidding me. Surely there's been a mistake. Yeah, this ain't right. That's not happening. We're like literally unable to... I'm not going to commission a bridge that goes from here to there just to access a gravel quarry. Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, what if we don't go as dramatic? What if we start here? Still gonna make me go all the way? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Of course. Okay, alright, fair enough, fair enough. In that case, get rid of that, and let's go ahead and average the terrain over here. We'll pay for it. It'll be worth it, I think. I hope. It's gonna get expensive. It's gonna be very pricey. Like, avert your eyes, it's gonna be pricey. Oof, I should have averted my eyes. Alright. Well, you gotta spend money to make money, right? You gotta spend money to make money. Certainly not good enough, no. No. What if we do it like this instead? There, that seems to be a bit more fast. Nothing else. Another fire over here. Fire truck was called. It's a good thing we have the fire trucks in the area. Yeah, it looks like they're going through. Alright, good, good, good. Yikes. That happened fast. That happened fast. Where are we? Road. A little too steep. A little too steep. Okay. Okay. No problem. Not a problem. We can spend more money over here. Maybe I should have just gone with a lower... getting access to this high quality resource seems to have been extremely useless. If I get rid of you, can I... road down first. No, too steep of a descent still. That's not that steep. That's not that steep. Come on, game. There we go. What now? Still too steep. I don't know. This feels inaccurate. Game has let me build under these circumstances before. This quarry back down over here. Where were we? I might need to flatten a bit more again. No, don't pull up. Drop down. Down. Got this like funky. That'll be too steep, won't it? Right from center, maybe. Okay. Okay. Alright. A little more piecemeal than I would like, but at least that worked. I mean, to be fair, that is a very steep drop. This was maybe a bad idea. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, here we go. That's a fair sight more believable, I would say. But we get curvy roads up hillsides and stuff. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's go ahead and sort this out as well. Get the road is acting funny for some reason. Flatten over here. Let's see if that helps at all. Raise this a little bit as well. Maybe we can pull it down somehow. Turn off auto build as we go to construct. Yep, pop you down over here. So, oh, what is that map? Yeah, why is it like that? It's not right. I could just connect it over there. That would make me happy. Getting workers up over here is going to be trouble too. Getting workers up over here is going to be a lot of trouble. Oh, this. Yes, there we go. Might be a solution here, actually. Please work. Please don't, like, go halfway and then suddenly turn red. Nice. Alright, cool. I really hope a bus stop down over here is reachable. Because what I want to do down over here is get the gravel processing plant. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. The conveyor belts, I'm hoping I can bring the gravel, like, way down south so the journey over is short, like over here or something, you know? Might not be an option. Got room here. And the trucks have got to go the long way around. Go ahead and flatten, though. Might as well take advantage of the faster flattening method that the game offers when it offers it. If we can get a little bit closer. Because, yeah, the trucks have to actually physically truck the quarried stone down to the processing plant, right? So, gotta try and make that convenient to make things as efficient as possible over here. Oh, this is not gonna fly, is it? Alright. Flatten this a little bit. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Unless we spend money, I guess. Some of this stuff could probably be quarries as well, I'll be honest. Processing plant? Nah, it still doesn't like it. Right from center. Oh. What's a couple $100K in flattening costs, right? Not enough is what it is. There we go. Not enough. Oh, we got a little bit at the bottom over there. Honestly, we make enough money that I shouldn't be that concerned about this. We'll do infrastructure, nudge you over a bit. Need flat terrain, one thing or another. There we go. That ought to do it. Turn auto build off for this. This goes pretty quickly, I find. There we go. So that shortens the distance to get to deliver the quarried stone down over here. It unfortunately is still a long distance to get... I mean, I guess the bus stop will be close to that corner, at the top left corner. Put you down over here. Is the road too steep of a descent? Of course it is. Down over here. Alright. Where's my bus stop? Just one of these. Pop you down like so. Flatten a bit. Go. Road continues on downwards, too steep of a descent. Can we flatten this a little bit? Sure, we can get this to work. I'm sure we can get this to work. Down, there we go. Excellent. Now, here is the question. The bus comes over here, sure. Drops people off. They are able to walk up to there, I'm almost certain. Yes, they are. Okay, no problem. They're able to walk over here, no problem. Cool. Where do the trucks come? If I extend this over... Throw the wire from over here. Try and keep it lined up. I mean, it's not perfectly straight, right? We know this. But if I try to straighten it over here now. Go like that. This road used to just mark out where the coal ended, right? The bus is going to come down here, all the way down. I guess I could turn around over here, come over this way. Alright, cool. The trucks that are here to pick up the actual gravel. Well, let's go ahead and build a gravel storage. Aggregate storage, I suppose. Large, small. I think a small should do the trick. Small should do the trick. Oh, might as well do a large, I figure, right? This seems like overkill. This seems like overkill. Getting it down over here directly is too much trouble, which is why we're trucking it over. Alright, let's go ahead and put the large down. Got the room for it, right? Pop you down over here. I guess my hope is this road will come through here relatively sharply. I'm hoping that we can connect the conveyor belts up. Come on now. Sides are too steep. Over to you. Flatten right from center. There we go. Eventually. Alright. How much faster? How much faster? Eventually it should all smooth out. Oh. 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 You can see there's a little bump over there. And the bump is fixing, maybe, potentially, perhaps. Can't tell what's going on, game. Gotta tell me what's happening. Pull down over here. This is too steep. Flatten this out a little bit, smooth it out. There we go. There we go. Cool. I say cool as if it's perfect. And where's our large aggregate storage? Because what I'd like to do is make sure that this connection works. Don't think it will. Don't think the game will want to connect this. Why is that? Probably because that is too high. Alright, here's what we'll do. Get rid of all that. All this. Drop you back as well. We gotta lower this significantly. That way the road can go underneath. And the what's it called? The aggregate can go overhead. Pull you out a little bit. There we go. Come on. Fire destroyed a building. Are you kidding me? Look away for 1 second. A warehouse. Are you kidding me? This got... How? What blocked the fire truck from... That is not good. That warehouse has been around for a very long time. I sincerely hope it was empty. Lost a vehicle. No deaths. That's good. I'm pretty sure it's been empty for a while. Wow, that is wild. That is wild to me. Alright, fine. I guess we gotta replace the warehouse. I assume it was this kind of a thing. Wow. Let's get rid of you. A couple steps. Let's get rid of you. 1 step over here. Warehouse. Don't do this to me, gang. Don't do this to me. I'll be different now for no good reason. Popping this out. Be this. I don't like this. I might need to change. Good. Where's my factory connection? Too sharp of a turn. Not good. That's not good at all. Warehouse. Alright, can we do this up over here, maybe? Didn't used to be a problem. Great. Okay, well, let's get rid of this road, I suppose. Also far from ideal, but... It's because the game's mechanics have been evolving over time as well, right? Like, stuff is changing. How connections work, what's acceptable, what isn't acceptable. Go up over here. Come on now. It really does change the entire layout of the space, doesn't it? It really does change the entire layout of the space. Okay, what if we do... Man, it's unfortunate. This kind of a thing. This kind of a thing, no. Gotta make sure the tracks connect nicely. And the road. Oof. This hurts. This hurts. Do that. The road. Not really ideal, but we can change it, right? Not like it was a perfect piece of construction before or anything. Would be able to still connect this. Sharp of a turn. Come on now. There we go. We'll just pay for all this, I think. Pay for all this build. Yep. Don't need the lights. Auto build. Going to cancel that. Might need to extend this a bit as well. Connect you up over here. Cool. Get all that done. Get all this done. I can't even remember if a train was bringing goods or if it was just trucks. I'm pretty sure it was trucks. Oh wow, this is from a while ago. This is from a while ago. Oh, and did this connection not connect? Did I miss the warning over here? Wow. That was definitely worth my while. Glad I wasn't on, glad I wasn't moving time forward. What happened here? Go ahead and level terrain average. Move this out a little bit, that might do the trick. So, where road out. Like so. Hook you up over here. Get you up and over. Come on now. There we go. Connect you over here. Get the tracks connected over here. That is everything back on track. Yep. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and construct. Get you built as well. Go ahead and commission these tracks. Get you done over to the road. Auto build you and connect you over here. And boom, boom. Done and done. Turn off auto build. I'm gonna have to remember all of our settings over here. I'm gonna have to, like, because we're bringing clothes down over here, right? Clothes were being brought over to... These guys not have clothes down here anymore? They still have clothes. So sure we're storing clothes over here. Have we run out? Or were we just picking up clothes up there? Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Still have this ship that still brings clothes over. Have clothes over here? We don't have clothes over here. This is a problem. Oh, man. Oh, man. We closed the book on one problem. Yeah, and a new one has opened. Well, okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna come back down over here for now, real quick, and just kind of stay focused over here for a bit. His clothes, you know, 1 day, 2 days, all the same at that point. All the same. See if we can't get this connection up over here. And that warehouse burning down, not very good. Not very good for business. Go ahead and lower you a bit over here. Let's just be honest with ourselves. This needs to drop. That's the need of the hour, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get the aggregate storage. See what kind of a connection it's offering. There we go. That's more of what we need. Perfect. Flatten all that appropriately. We should be able to get a road underneath that. Boom. The road coming through here. One. Flatten you, smooth you down. Good work. Overlaps with existing construction. Of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. How would it work? Go ahead and try that again. That is a 2 sharp, okay. There we go. There we go. Of course it works, as I was saying. So that's that. Buses come over here and they drop people off to work over here and up over there. This doesn't need workers in that sense, so we're good. Go ahead and get the road connection done, though, in case there's a fire or anything like that, as we very well know can happen and ruin everything. And then let's go ahead and get the aggregate loading going as well. The truck aggregate loading. Down over here or something. Yes. Or even down over here. Sure. Let's do that. Rather, let's do... Flatten that. Can we get a little bit closer? That's as close as we can get. Okay, cool. So now, what's happening is we're getting quarried stone up over... Let's turn the wire from off. Quarried stone up over here. Gets delivered down over here via truck. Automatically gets shipped on over to the storage after it becomes gravel. Stored over here. And then the truck will come all the way over here, pick it up, drag it over, and drop it off. So the truck only has to come up to here to get gravel from here, right? Like we're saving quite a bit of a journey over here. If I've got this all right. Which who knows sometimes. I think this will be good. We've got the road connections across the board. Hopefully construction offices are taking over. Maybe they're not. No construction offices in range. I will pay for your construction if you're gonna act like that. Oh no, you know what the problem is? Oh, we got the road connection. I should still be able to do this, right? We haven't changed this system. Yeah, there we go. Road connection doesn't exist. That can't be right. Vehicles can go through here, go up here, go around, go up. And they're connected over here, yeah. Is it really too far away? That doesn't make any sense. This has a construction office. These do not. I might just pay for them. We'll have to bring workers down again to this bus stop over here, right? Let's not forget. There's no rush on this, so let's allow resources to be delivered where possible. Let's allow this to be done where possible by our people. Over here, we have made some progress. Missing gravel. It's gonna take forever. Gonna take forever. I'd much rather invest in these right now. All that done. Have money. We have money, right? You gotta spend money to make money. Looks like the trains are, yeah, they look like they're working fine now. But with that said, unemployment. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! Unemployment, sub 1K. That is huge. Now, obviously, it is largely helped also by the construction projects going on over here. All missing gravel. That is a bit of a problem. Just a tiny bit of a problem. I do believe we have vehicles bringing gravel over. Yes. It's time though. Wait, why are you still Oxelinsky Rail Construction? Okay. Right. We got some coming over. It is a pretty big hit to our rate of work. So maybe I should have paid for all this stuff before I paid for the distribution office. Well, the distribution office is done. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of this road over here. We'll just pay for it, of course. Hooked up over here. Get you hooked up over here. And let's go ahead and buy a bunch of these AMZ 5410s. That is the best one we can get. Got 16 tons of fuel can be stored. It is also fast. Yep. And let's just top it all up. Everyone? Fair enough. Time to assign the pickup point over here. Fuel. Pause it. Now let's go ahead and pick up all of our gas stations. Buildings. Gas station. 3,000 meters. That should make it easier. Whoops, gotta keep this open. 1, 2. 3 over here. 4. 5. Alright, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Come on, 12. 13 over here. 14. 15. Okay. And 16. I'm really hoping that we can get maybe another distribution office somewhere up over here to distribute fuel from the docks to, like, you know, Zavodsky and Ruralinsky and whatnot, and maybe even more Grainsky. But for now, this will have to do. And let's go ahead. Hit play. We should see. There we go. Beautiful. Off they go. One at a time, obviously. This music is quite fitting for this momentous occasion. Oh, look at that, the sunrise as well. Look at that synchronized turning off in the distance. We might actually get it again over here with these two trucks. There you have it. Off we go. Literally fueling the nation. This will be good. I wanted to get fuel distribution started at the very least this year. It's happening. You know, we're going to have to fine-tune it and figure out some maybe minutia and some finer details and maximize our efficiency. But overall, It's happening. It's happening. Man, that feels good. And did you already fuel up? Wow, that was fast. That was fast. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Coming through properly. We have a fair bit of fuel over here, but you can see again, it's going to be uneven storage now. Not the end of the world, though. It's not like we're going to look at those numbers often. There we go. Off we go, hoping to fill up all of these gas stations, hoping to never have to... Again, we're going to keep the purchase going for when supply drops and we need it desperately. I don't want to find myself, I don't want to get caught with my pants down, so to speak, metaphorical pants. So I'm comfortable with still buying stuff if it gets below a certain amount. Hopefully it stops doing that, at least in parts of the nation. Gravel. Gravel. What do we do here? Some of it started to show up over here, but I mean, these things take a lot of gravel to build, right? Everything takes a lot of gravel to build. It is slowing down everything. So maybe for the turn of the year, we go ahead and rush all this construction as well. Everything here needs gravel. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy or what have you. Something to think about for sure, but I'm definitely glad we've got these fuel trucks heading out. Look at that, look at that, look at this beautiful convoy. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna stop the dependency on fuel. That's just yet another resource down over here. Unfortunately, all of the workers that come down over here get to just chill and do nothing because they don't have any crops. Oil, gravel, wood. I mean, wood is topped up. Oil is topped up. No surprise there. Of course, we have the yard over here as well, right? Gravel. Once we have that up and running, crops might even be willing to import some just to get all this stuff going. No rush over here, though. The reason why I'm not rushing is because we still have to wait for a lot of this stuff to get done. And it is quite cool to see all the progress over here happening. Happening at a steady rate, I would say. Yeah, we're doing quite well over here, actually. The moment we're done getting everything up and running down south, I feel like this will already be ready to roll. So that's pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Things will flow pretty smoothly. We will have to worry about this whole clothing situation, though. That is going to be a little bit of a problem if things aren't going smoothly up over here. I hope they are. Last I checked, clothing was being produced all right. Yeah, we're good. We just gotta ship it. That's all. Folks, that's all stuff for next time. I hope you enjoyed this session. The petrol from Petrolgrad is on the move. It's rolling out. We've fueled the nation, so to speak. Again, we fueled, realistically speaking, only half the nation. Of course, across the river, there's still work to be done. These tracks still need to be laid. The ship still needs to be purchased. And all that infrastructure needs to be prepared and everything as well. But let's not let that slow our roll, obviously. This was a pretty eventful and I would say successful session. We got a lot of planning done over here. The residential sector is going to grow. This got fixed. We've got steel working pretty good, I thought. What's going on over here? Why are we... Let's see. What's the deal over here? Iron is maxed out. Iron ore is maxed out. Steel, I might honestly just be catching it. Yeah, when these trucks are here to pick it up. Fair enough. All good, all good. All is well over here. All is well over here. Everything's moving smoothly. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session as we struggle to complete this last little bit of track because I assume... Right. Of course. Outside of the automatic area. And because of this, apparently. And over here. Teleports us a little bit faster, I think. Also a sign. Here, there we go. Can we assign more up over here? Guess we're already assigned. Over here? Yeah, we are. And you, sure, cool. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session, because again, I certainly did. Lots of progress. We're right down to that 10 million mark again, but still, you know, things are going pretty well. Things are going pretty well overall. I'm pretty excited for next session as we continue to solidify the working conditions and manufacturing capabilities at Petrolgrad, and I suppose, what does this count as, actually? What is all this? This is all Oxalinsky. Fair enough, folks. As always, if you did enjoy, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of. Y'all know the drill by now. And of course, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.